How's it going, aliens? My name's Alien. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video. Today I will be going over the patch notes for the update for September 19th slash September 20th. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so I know I've been gone for about 2 weeks exactly. If you were following my Discord, and the link will be in the description, the comments, please join, it's lots of fun. But anyway, if you were following my Discord, you would have seen that I was on vacation for all of last week. I was in Chicago on vacation, so that's why I wasn't making any videos. But I'm back now. I have lots of videos to make, and stay tuned. So let's get into the patch notes. Okay, so maintenance content for this week. The Survivor, the Cowboy, is now available in the in-game shop. Clues or echoes can be used to purchase the Survivor. Same price as all other Survivors, like 3,568 clues, and I think like 688 echoes or something. And then he can also be used in ranked matches now. Not that you would want to use him in ranked matches, but hey, you can if you want to. I will go over how he is, how good he is, and stuff like that, since I wasn't able to last week when he came out. Let's get into the second one. The sewing kit accessory for the Cowboy is now available, and some new costumes are available for the Perfumer, the Mind's Eye, the Ripper, Explorer, and Coordinator. New event is here. The Mid-Autumn Festival event, not the Pirate event, is available from September 20th to the 24th. You play to earn moon tokens. Players will receive 300 for a win, 200 for a draw, and 100 for a loss, and can earn a max of 1,200 moon tokens a day. Satisfy the deity by making the correct offerings on the event page according to the information given by the lunar deity. Each offering requires 100 moon tokens. Complete tasks and receive different rewards from the moon deity. On the last day of this event, players can choose to skip their current Jade Rabbit task. After the event has ended, you can trade in your remaining moon tokens for fragments. So yeah, if you understood that, you're smarter than me. But basically, you earn tokens, and then something in the game tells you how to spend them. I don't know if they're going to tell you straight, like, oh, this is what you do, or if you have to use your brain. But it should be interesting. It's definitely the best event we've had so far, depending on the rewards. But nothing too special. Function, new block word function has been added, which allows players to customize settings for the blocking of unwanted words and prevent messages containing these words from appearing. So you can choose words you don't want to see in chat and stuff, and then they don't appear. Sound effects, improve the voice effects for when the coordinator is eliminated and sent back to the manor, because last week they changed her voice. A bunch of bug fixes. Not going to read them, but you can look at them. Okay, so yeah, this wasn't a big update at all. Honestly, nothing new, no new content. Probably the most boring update we've had, to be honest. But next week should be a big update. We're getting the new Hunter Black and White and the Essence, a new Essence, with a bunch of skins like the Magician, Ember skin, maybe the Ember buff next week. Also, I'm not sure if I'll make a video on it, but I did show in my Discord that the 8v2 event, the 8v2 mode should be coming out as soon as next week. They released a teaser video on their official YouTube channel for it, and if you translate it, you can see that the 8v2 event is coming very soon. So now let's go into the Cowboy Survivor. First let's look at some gameplay of him. The cowboy Kelvin Ayuso had a complicated relationship with a Native American tribe where he had a romance and was also saved from misfortune. And then he will be available. Now let's get into his story and his traits. Ke- Kevin, I don't know if it's Kelvin or Kevin. Kevin had a complicated relationship with the Native American tribe. We know that. The rumor about him is an adventurous cowboy from the Americas. He lived together with the mysterious Native Americans where he perfected the art of using a lasso. Let's go over his traits. Lasso skill. Tap or hold to unleash the cowboy's lasso. Hitting a teammate will drag them towards you and bind them to your back, whereas hitting a hunter will drag you towards them. The cowboy can lasso balloons or a survivor on the rocket chair to rescue them, which expends a large amount of durability, but hitting anything else only subtracts a small amount. So if you miss, you only get a small amount detract. If you do succeed, you get a big amount detracted. Hero. The hero on horseback is both brave and tough. Hunters he hits with pallets are stunned for 20% longer than normal. As he is next, wild. As he is free, undisciplined, and dislikes complex machines, he decodes 10% slower than other survivors. However, when he decodes together with a female character, his urge to impress earns him 10% increased decoding speed. He feels exceptionally exhausted while decoding with male characters and decodes 30% slower. And next, protective. If hit by the hunter while carrying a female character, his strong protective instincts will kick in and the cowboy will take damage twice. His teammate receives none. If he is carrying a male character, both he and that character will take damage once. So let's get into how good he will be. Let's see about tier. He's probably gonna be like B tier or C tier. He's not gonna be very good. By the way, I am gonna have my updated Survivor tier list video out this weekend. After all the balance changes and the new characters that's come out, but his main problem is his 10% slow decoding speed. It's not horrible, but every second counts, and you in high rank, all survivors do is cipher rush, which means they just decode ciphers super quickly before hunters even have a chance to think. So every second counts, and for someone who has a 10% slower decoding speed, why would you use him instead of someone like Thief, who doesn't have a decrease in decoding speed? Plus, you could say it's fine because if he decodes where a female character's urge to impress earns him 10% increased decoding speed. But the problem with that is, if you are cipher rushing, you do not want to co-op decode. You want to decode separate ciphers so that it gets done quicker, because when you co-op decode, there's a built-in it's not like they add the two speeds and you decode twice as fast. It gives you a 10% slower decoding speed. if I remember correctly, for each survivor, I think. So all this is doing is just taking away that debuff that's built into the game. So it still makes no sense to co-op decode, because it's not, you aren't decoding any faster than if you were just decoding regularly. Um and then lastly, protective. Oh, okay, hero. Hunters he hits with pallets or stun for 20% longer. That's a fine trait. It's a okay trait, to be honest. It's not the best trait in the game by any means. It's good, but the problem I've found with it is it works really well. Okay, but it depends on what you're trying to do. A character like him probably wants to kite the hunter, so you don't even need to stun them for longer, because if you stun them for longer, th- that's supposed to if you stun them for longer, that's supposed to give you the time you need to run away. But if you're kiting, you don't need to run away. You want to keep the hunter focused on you. So it doesn't even matter too much. And protective, it's okay, but you're basically just sacrificing yourself and you're still going down. So it's nothing really that valuable. And if you're carrying a male survivor, then both of y'all just get hit, which is, instead of just you getting hit, now both people are wounded. So that's not good. And then his lasso, overall, it's going to be useful, like to take people off for balloons and take people off for chairs. He will counter characters like Feaster and Soul Weaver, because you don't have to get close to it to where you're going to get hit immediately if they're camping. He counters campers, um, but all of his downsides just takes that away. Maybe if his lasso was unlimited, then I could see him being used, but because it's not unlimited and it will run out, that's really the kicker. And it runs out pretty quickly if you're actually saving people pretty quickly. So that's just another downside. So he's going to be a really fun character to use, a great character to like play around with, troll and stuff like that. But overall, in high rank viability, it's not high. He will be one of the lower tier characters. Um, but that's it for the analysis and the patch notes. Let me think. Okay, I should have Survival Guide coming out either today or tomorrow. I'll have 2 out this week. I'll have a Lucky Guy Survivor Guide out very soon. I also have a Perfumer Survivor Guide out very soon. A Hunter Guide isn't going to come out until next week, most likely. I will have gameplay of Black and White as soon as he comes out next week. Um, Updated Survivor tier list video is coming out this weekend. It will feature characters like Priestess, Perfumer, Mind's Eye, and Cowboy. All characters that was not in my first tier list. Plus, some balance changes have been made, and overall, it's just the game has changed around. So, I felt it was time for an updated tier list. Once again, Discord server in the comment section below, in the description. Please join. And if you like this video, please give a like. If you found it helpful, informative in any way, please give a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, more patch notes analysis, survivor guides, hunter guides, survival guides, tips and tricks, tier list videos, identity 5, anything, you name it, then please subscribe to the channel. And that'll be all for the video. Bye.